The accidental death of a family member has implications, both financially and emotionally, that exceed our capacity to understand. If the fatality was an accident resulting from the negligence of another person or a corporation, a wrongful death lawsuit may help the family of the deceased receive the compensation they need to cover their many financial losses and to move on meaningfully with their lives. Attorneys define wrongful death as a death caused by another person's negligence. Legally, in this instance, the word person also includes a corporation. Examples where wrongful death might occur include a motorist driving drunk, a retailer failing to keep a store's premises safe, a manufacturer creating and selling a dangerous or defective consumer item, a landlord or apartment manager's failure to replace dangerous stairs or railings, or the inattention of a nursing home staff. A wrongful death lawsuit can be filed when a preventable death has been caused by someone else's negligence. If you've lost a loved one this way, no amount of money can relieve your suffering, but a wrongful death suit can provide the resources for the family to move forward with their lives without additional financial concerns. It is important to consult an experienced attorney who has litigated wrongful death cases before. An experienced attorney will give you guidance on the persons who may be liable for the death. For example, suppose your loved one was killed in a traffic collision with a commercial vehicle like a semi-truck. Let's say the driver who killed your loved ones is obviously negligent, both drunk and texting while driving. You can probably win a wrongful death case against the driver in this situation. But can you also sue a commercial driver's employer? Under a legal doctrine called respondeat superior, Latin for let the master answer, employers are liable in wrongful death cases for the actions of their employees when those actions happen in the course of the job. If the commercial vehicle's driver is negligent and responsible for an accident, the employer's liability hinges on whether the employee was acting within the scope of his or her employment. If your loved one was killed in a crash caused by a negligent commercial driver, a good wrongful death lawyer can look at the details of your case and determine if you can seek damages from the negligent driver's employer as well as the driver. A good lawyer will also advise you on the damages you may be able to claim. These typically include loss of love and affection of the deceased, compensation for the victim's pain and suffering, and for your own grief and sorrow, funeral costs and medical expenses, loss of consortium for spouses, and loss of financial support for projected future earnings and benefits. If the deceased was your son, daughter, spouse, or parent, you very likely have the legal right to compensation. Most importantly, a good wrongful death lawyer will talk to you about the emotional costs of the lawsuit. Before you decide to bring a lawsuit, be sure to discuss the court processes and procedures and how they will impact your life. While financial security is important, it is not the only consideration in deciding whether to engage in the legal process. A lawyer who cares about you will be open and honest about more than just the money involved.